Hello everyone, I'm Akshay Matthew from Karnia and this is my 10th practicum. So let's get right into the coding first of all. So this is also based on a function like the previous example where we previous practicum where we used a function which when later we called it on the main function. So this time we are going to be doing a swap. So if I put my first variable as 5 and the second variable as 10, when I print it later on, the value of a would be 10 and the b would be 5. So for this sort of thingy, we are going to be using pointers. Pointers is the only way we can change a variables, like the whole variables data and stuff. If you are not using a pointer, the variable doesn't change, the data doesn't change. So like if it's 5, it remains at 5, it doesn't change to 10. The swapping doesn't happen. The only way you can swap a variable is by using pointers. A pointer is defined as a star asterisk a, or like asterisk any variable you put, like let's it could be int asterisk something. So the asterisk before the variable means the how that's how we declare a pointer. So let's get into the program itself. So void swap, we start with like swap because like we are swapping the numbers. We could use anything over here. Void is the return data type. So we start with float equals float is temp. So this is kind of necessary while we are swapping thing, even though this first stores the data of whatever we are getting here and then the swap happens. So basically let's say we are first variable is 5, so 5 will be stored as temp. Then when we check b is 10, so the b's variable is stored as 5, then b will be stored as temp. Like the a and b's variable just swaps completely by like interchanging the datas. So let's go to that's how the basic of swap works, and that's what it's mentioned in the program itself. Now for the int main part, we get the sample a and sample b's concentration from the user, and uh, then we print the sample a and sample b without swapping. Then we call in the function of swap, and then we print out the sample a and sample b's value after it's being swapped here. The functions has been called here so that then the function works, which is based on sample a and sample b. Let's run the program and yeah, we'll see how it goes. So in concentration of sample a, let it be 5.65, and concentration of sample b, let it be 7.8. Yes. So the point 2f will make sure the decimals are in like two decimal places. So that's why we got an 80. So like this first sample a and b happens without swapping because the function hasn't been called yet, so that the data type doesn't change as I told you also. Then the second time when we do that, the function indeed changes because plus the function is being called here now, and the use of pointers made sure that the sample a gets the sample b's value and the sample b gets the sample a's value. And that's it guys for the 10th practicum. See you guys later.